0 might seem like just a tiny, insignificant number, but in reality, it's one of the most powerful concepts in mathematics. It's more than just a placeholder. 0 plays a huge role in everything from basic arithmetic to advanced theories in math, physics, and even computer science. Let's dive into why 0 is such a big deal. The foundation of arithmetic. Imagine trying to do math without 0. How would we express nothingness? Before 0 was officially used, civilizations like the Romans struggled to perform calculations efficiently. They had no concept of 0, which made even simple arithmetic complicated. 0, introduced by Indian mathematicians and later adopted by Arab scholars, revolutionized math by making it easier to perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. 0 allows us to write numbers properly. Without 0, we'd have no way of telling the difference between 10, 100, or 1000. It's the hero that gives place value to numbers. The digit 0 tells us where the powers of 10 start and stop, making our numbering system organized and easy to use. 0. The additive identity 0 is called the additive identity, because when you add 0 to any number, the number stays the same. For example, 5 plus 0 equals 5, or 1 million plus 0 equals 1 million. While that may seem simple, it's a powerful property that underlies many other mathematical principles. It provides stability in equations and lets us manipulate numbers while keeping their value intact. 0 in multiplication and division. When it comes to multiplication, 0 shows off its uniqueness. Any number multiplied by 0 equals 0. This might seem basic, but it's a core principle in math. If you're multiplying something by 0, it's like saying, I have none of that. Whether you have 5 apples or 5,000 apples, multiplying them by 0 means you have none left. Division, though, is where 0 becomes a little tricky. Dividing by 0 is undefined. It's one of those things in math that just doesn't work. Imagine sharing 10 cookies among 0 people. What does that even mean? That's why we can't divide by 0, and it's a crucial rule that keeps math consistent. 0 and the number line. Think of the number line, stretching infinitely in both directions. 0 sits smack dab in the middle. It's the dividing point between positive and negative numbers. Without 0, we wouldn't have a clear starting point or a reference to know where positive ends and negative begins. It's the balance point, like the middle of a seesaw, giving structure to the entire number system. 0 and the concept of nothingness. 0 also represents the idea of nothingness, which is more than just an empty value. In math, 0 is a concept that allows us to think about the absence of quantity. It lets us measure what's missing, and without it, we'd have no way to express things like $0, 0 time, or 0 progress. It gives a frame of reference for nothingness, and sometimes, knowing what's not there is just as important as knowing what is. 0 is everything at first glance. 0 may seem like just a number that means nothing. But in reality, it's the backbone of our entire mathematical system. From simplifying calculations to defining the starting point for all numbers, 0 is crucial. So next time you think about 0, remember, it's not just nothing, it's everything.